scam if you just keep re-releasing the same game over and over again. No one's gonna buy it.
Except for when they do.
Well, they don't... Oh, shit. I didn't mean to climb up that ladder, god damn it. Someone play Snake Eater.
Banana.
Okay.
Banana. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's over.
Go through darkness and silence in the night. Go through.
Snake Eater Nightcore. Give it to me.
I can dig it. Also, second game I know for a fact that I have that's not on the market is the original BioShock, because I have BioShock and BioShock Remastered.
Oh, yeah. I have both BioShock and BioShock 2. Yeah. Did they remove BioShock from the Steam store?
Technically, yes, because it sells BioShock Remastered now, but I have both copies because there's 2 copies.
Oh, I really hope they give you the original BioShock with the remastered when you buy the remastered version then, because the remastered version has, like... Yeah, because it's not like Human Revolution, like Director's Cut, where it's unquestionably a better product. Like, it's literally just the same game with the DLC... With the DLC and, like, you know, the improved boss fights. So, I mean, I can understand not selling that one, but... Yeah, BioShock... The improved BioShock, like, they changed the HUD around, and they also, like, there's some bugs in the remastered version that aren't in the original version, so nice. It'd be weird if they didn't sell it too, or if they didn't give it to you as well.
Wait, apparently I own Cliffy B's Lawbreakers.
Wait, what's
yeah, that was in beta for a little while.
Yeah, Lawbreakers is the one that looked kind of like Overwatch, isn't it?
And then you play it, and it's sitting in that boat where it's like, oh, we're not Overwatch, but still wants to be Overwatch at the same time.
Like, I know it's nothing like Overwatch, but, like, it came out in, shit. Yeah, because that was at E3 this year, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Okay, so I still have to turn the... Oh, wait.
I think one good thing that Lawbreakers brought was another good Cliffy B quote where he was talking about how Overwatch is way too anime for him.
Yeah, I like Cliffy B, honestly. He's kind of a dummy, but, like, in a really adorable way.
Yeah.
Like, you hear stories about, like, how to pump himself up for Gears of War's, like, announcement. He did, like, push-ups in his hotel room, and he listened to, like, power metal.
Amazing.
Like, to psych himself up. And, like, it's just, like... he's dumb, kind of, and he's got some pretty dumb opinions, but we need people like that in game development. We need the jocks.
I mean, like, that's really the biggest thing, is, like, I can't fault him too much, because Unreal Tournament, Unreal Tournament 2004 were a good part of my childhood, so...
They never got in my life, so it's really hard for me to have any feelings on it.
I only played UT 99. I never ended up playing 2004.
I would swap back and forth between 99 and 2004, because they...
Oh shit, the camera.
I think the only reason why I'd even play 99 is because, like, when I was younger, I loved custom game modes, and, like, the Horde mode they had for 99 was better than, like, whatever the mode was called in 2004, because...
Also, Unreal Tournament 99 still used the UTX audio files.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I love that soundtrack a lot. Way more than I like the later games.
Tell you what game did impact my childhood in the FPS genre. Wolfenstein Enemy Territory.
Yeah,
I really like that game.
Everyone likes Wolfenstein Enemy Territory. I bet you never played Quake Enemy Territory.
I was actually just about to say.
No, I did not play Quake Wars, but I wanted to back in the day.
Because I did.
I played more Quake Wars than I did for Wolfenstein Enemy Territory.
Yeah, Quake Wars was hilarious because it had it was just a tech demo. It was a tech demo for tech that no one could run at the time.
Jill.
Yeah.
Very.
And that I can't remember if their reflection technology, if it's still too intensive for modern cards to run or not. I don't think so. I just remember that it was a really like no one could run that specific tech. Also, Quake Wars was good. It was good. It was just it was just sort of a slight improvement over Unreal Tournament. So, or how am I saying? It was a slight improvement over Enemy Territory.
Okay.
So. Also, yeah, Doom door sound effect.
Nice.
Hey, yeah, that's a game that came out while we were away. Fucking Doom 2016.
Thank you, Barry.
It did.
Well, what do you know?
No?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, don't blame Barry for everything.
I mean, I don't remember when we were away. 'Cause
I hear
wasn't
that his
there,
better
so-
half and two lovely
Yeah.
daughters will be
It
in
could
danger.
have last done this like 2
Everything
years
I
ago.
tell them
But
to.
yeah.
That came out in May. We were talking about Doom at the time.
You're
No, we weren't.
pathetic.
Well,
Yeah,
you
that's
should
6 months
wait
ago,
next
so-
year.
What was the last thing Raven Software did?
Why eliminate?
Did they do
stars?
Wolfenstein?
Wolfenstein 2009.
Yeah.
That's
They did
Umbrella's
the multiplayer for that.
They did Singularity.
Slave
Oh yeah, Singularity is really good too.
Smart girl.
Yeah, I like Singularity a lot. But they actually made Modern Warfare
Things you
Remastered.
mention are
Oh.
nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire
Because
lab.
they've been on with them since Black Ops.
Barry, go up on the ground.
Yeah, because
They
they
did some work on Black Ops.
yeah, and I know Sledgehammer before they started doing the games. They
You
did.
gotta love Barry. He must really be afraid of him.
Sorry, I just wanted to cut out there so that we could hear Wesker say, "You gotta love Barry," because it's true. It's true.
It is true. It is very true.
Umbrella.
No,
I use
Sledgehammer.
character.
Yeah, they did.
Um,
They did the Horde mode for
But it had
Modern
nothing
Warfare
to do with
3
them.
before they did the Advanced Warfare.
I just
Right.
use Barry for my personal interests.
They
Oh,
co-developed.
both
it.
you and Barry seem
Yeah, but by they say that they co-developed it, but all they did the Horde mode or whatever, and that's
what are you
it.
planning?
Survival, yeah,
I guess
it's good
time
too.
for show.
Because that's because because before Modern Warfare 3 came out, that was when they fired the good people at Infinity Ward. That was like
And then they made Titanfall 2, and it's beautiful.
well, they also made Titanfall 1, so
Look, I'm just saying, they went on to make a
inconsistent
game
track
that
record.
no Call of Duty could beat. Honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope Respawn does more stuff. I hope they do like an actual
It's magnificent.
like single player
For the
focused game
sake of
soon.
this thing.
Yeah, I would hope they do.
I
Oh man, I didn't know Raven made a game that is close to my heart. Star Trek Voyager Elite Force.
Barry.
That is a pretty good game, if I'm gonna be honest.
I was actually just about to say,
Uh,
like, Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast is probably
It's Umbrella
another
and
big
Wesker.
challenging game for me.
Oh yeah,
If it
I
meant my
really
family, I
Raven
couldn't
Software makes some damn good
once
games.
again.
2009 Wolfenstein was shit though, but I don't know if they did more than multiplayer.
2009's Wolfenstein wasn't that bad. I'm gonna say it.
I didn't
I'm gonna
like
say
it.
It wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible.
I guess I can also, like, that's one of those games, like, it's really hard to judge too much, because that's also back when I had a, like, Pentium 4 processor and a GeForce, like, 7300 all the way till 2011, and I would still try to play modern games, and it
Jill
would be,
and Barry
like,
together.
such a pain to get them to run, so...
Hell.
So I feel bad that we're missing so much of this
You want a
cutscene.
piece of me?
No, I was thinking, like, that's one, like, very good-looking boy.
What? Premature.
It's a dumb line.
No, Barry. You viral cultured freak.
Anyway, this time, this now.
Beat him up, break his neck,
Shit. There we go.
You're gonna burn all.
don't die.
Nice. I love
He
it.
drops
It's a good gamer reference.
Only the gamers of this.
There. Oof, that was tough.
Whew.
Barry.
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 I like that the collar on his jacket because of the text
okay.
because of the texture quality. It looks like one of those like donut cushions that you put around your neck when you go on an airplane so you can fall asleep.
Wesker.
Oh my god, it does.
I did that with my pillows in general.
First, let's just get out of here.
Like, if you want to sleep better at night, tuck it into your shoulders and your neck, and you'll fall asleep a lot quicker.
The best way to sleep is like if you tuck your legs into your body like Sonic the Hedgehog.
if you tuck your head like you want to die from the Styles Clash.
It's a reference no one's gonna get.
It's a reference no one.
I don't know.
The point is, end me.
Okay.
Here's that sound. Yeah!
Nice.
Oh, I love the Doom Door sound effect.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating.
That's a sound effect that needs to come back in style.
Let's hurry.
Self-destruct system activated. All personnel deactivated.
I do enjoy the fact that in most circumstances, Barry can't stop holding his revolver like a dork.
And how else do you hold a revolver?
Activated. All personnel
Like a normal human being at your side or at your hip.
deactivated. Releasing all logs.
He's got to be ready for anything.
You're not ready by pointing it up at the sky.
I gotta testify.
There's
Oh.
not any zombie birds.
That is unquestionably false, Rosetta. You know that this game has zombie birds.
He doesn't know that.
Yes, he. You're killing me here. You're dead weight.
Deactivated. All
Anyway, let's go rescue Chris because the lock on his cell door has been released, but he's too lazy to leave himself, I guess. I'm actually not entirely sure, but I'm almost positive that if you don't like manually rescue him himself, he'll just sit in his cell and die like at the end of the game.
That'd be horrible.
Well, it'd also be non-canon, so we got to keep the timeline pristine.
has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating.
This is it's like Undertale. We gotta make sure that the timelines aren't corrupted.
Self-destruct system
Jill.
activated.
Sorry about the wait.
All personnel
So everything's taken care of?
God, so
Well, almost.
I know that neither of you are big into like Resident Evil as I am, and I know that you're probably not into the sort of same subcultures that would have influenced this. So basically, there was a point in time where because the Resident Evil 4 port for the PC was so bad, there was so many mods for it because like they didn't compress it right or whatever the hell, so like everything was unencrypted. So like because of the time that it came out, there was a ton of mods that just like, you know, it replaced Leon with like anime girls and skirts, or like, you know, replaced him with, or replaced other characters with like anime girls and skirts, and you know, like Russian modders would make the HUD look all weird and like pukey and stuff. And I just bring this up because I have to wonder if Resident Evil 4 came out today, like if there'd be mods that made, you know, fucking Leon Undertale Sans or something.
I think we would get maybe some Asgores, but probably not Undertale.
Someone would probably want to make Leon Undertale Sans.
I mean, you've just given me like a goal
his
in
body
life.
does not fit. Yeah, it's true.
In 2024, I'm just gonna release a mod for Resident Evil 4 that just has Undertale Sans as Leon. And just, that'll be it.
I'm really disappointed that, like, one of the worst things that sort of has happened to internet culture is that a lot of Sims modders, like, Sims modding now, like, there's no centralized place for it anymore. Most of the Sims modders, like, got run off to do, like, they now have, like, Tumblrs and stuff. Like, it's really decentralized, so it's really hard to look for Sims mods now, and I feel like that's one of the...
Prime places for Undertale mods.
Well, I'm gonna say, like, I feel like that's... what I was gonna say was that I feel like it's sad that we no longer have that anymore, like, one repository for that stuff. And I think it was because there was some weird, like, I think it was pedophilia drama, honestly, but that's how most websites die, so... I think if your website lasts more than, like, 5 to 10 years, you have to go through pedophile drama. Like, it happened to Reddit, it happened to... What? Is that it?
I was laughing.
Oh, you're laughing. I thought you were saying something. Anyway.
Oh, like about the Reddit
Yeah,
thing?
no.
Or...
System has been activated.
Yeah, it's a Reddit thing.
All personnel must
Because there's that, there was, you know, there's, like, you know, Tumblr has a ton of that stuff, too. Like, they're everywhere, man.
I'm kind of sad, like, as
Anyway.
a whole, that just, like, the modding scene has kind of stagnated for a lot of games. Like,
Well, yeah, that's sort of the problem when you have games that are constantly trying to break ground visually, is that it becomes harder and harder to make mods for them, because the effort that required to, like, do new models for that game and make them look consistent with the game, like, Skyrim modding is pretty, like, there's a lot of Skyrim mods, don't get me wrong, but I don't feel like there's a breadth of Skyrim mods in the same way that there was for Oblivion, because it takes longer to do mods for Skyrim.
I could see that. I feel like even that, just like, even going with like Skyrim back in 2011, 2012, like I feel like that versus today, like the scene is pretty much stagnated versus like a lot of the mods like Morrowind or Oblivion that lasted way longer than that. The mods for like Half-Life 2, which is what I was thinking specifically, that were pretty much nearly going on consistently for a bit under a decade, then just kind of died around the time that Global Offensive and Dota 2 came out.
Well, at least we still got our surf maps.
Yeah, I like surf maps. What I am kind of...
I like surf.
No.
You are surrounded by surfers.
No, I think part 2 with that is like, back when I was younger, like fucking B-hop maps, like that is how I would spend my after-school hours.
Can't wait to get Leafy on here and have you three talk about fucking how much you love your surf maps.
Oh.
I hate Leafy. No one that shitty should have should use a avatar of Tetra.
I mean,
Tetra should be
Yeah.
Tetra should be reserved for good people, because Tetra's a good character.
Yeah.
Aside from when they made her white when she's Zelda for some reason, it's really weird.
I don't know Leafy outside the fact that everyone hates
You
him,
made
but I
it.
do like surf maps.
Leafy's just a dumb kid, and I feel weird saying that. 'cause
Leafy's a dumb kid.
I feel dumb saying that because he's
Good.
only a couple years younger than me, but he's a dumb kid.
He has not aged. Is the thing.
Yeah, like mentally, he's still like a 16-year-old thing.
He's just like a dumb child who like goes on surf maps on CS and goes, "Hey, so this guy has autism," and we're all just laugh.
Well, I can see that, because like when I was like, God, 14, 15, like that's exactly what I do, but I feel like at least I had some tact when I did it and wasn't a complete shithead.
Like, well, like, because the thing is that he just, like, the thing is that he understands that, like, on YouTube, right, you can't just have, like, a blank video. You have to have something going on. Also, damn. But anyway, he understands that you can't just have a blank video, like, something has to be happening, so he understands that concept, but rather than, like, put something interesting on, he just does surf, and he records, like, him surfing. And then he talks over that footage. Oh, nice, thanks, guy. Also, I love his fucking anime, like, I'm gonna wet my claw off because I'm so badass. Anyway, check this out. This is really good.
Oh. Now that's what I call a gamer barbecue.
A gamer cue. Oh, no thanks. Jonathan, this... Oh, look at that.
That's
That was
good.
Jonathan, this hot dog, you know, you cooked it a little too much. It's kind of burned all the way through. Are you triggered, Keck?
God, have I ever told you that story of when I went to the con back in June or... No, it was June, because Yeah, it was Jim. Fuck. Anyways, no, like I was just we were in the game room because like they would have this thing where you would just have like challenges you could do for certain games, and if you beat the challenge, you would get prizes. So I was doing like get to the third boss of Demon Souls and kill a challenge because I beat the game multiple times, and there was this kid and his brother next to me that were no older than like 12 and 17, and the entire time they were just like pretty much doing just like super over the top like Reddit shit. They're just like, oh my god, he's playing Dark Souls, praise the sun, and yelling it at the top of their lungs, and then while playing Minecraft they would just start saying, oh my god, that guy just got triggered so hard, triggered, are you triggered? Then just everyone was staring at them but no one was doing anything. It was so fucking annoying because like they were sitting within 4 feet of me while I was trying to concentrate on the game, and I was like, oh my god.
This is a really melancholy ending for this game. Like, there's this sad soft violin music playing as the credits roll, and Robin's just talking about how she met some shitty Reddit people. Like,
no, that's what fucked me up too. Is like they weren't shitty Reddit people; they were 12-year-olds, which I guess is the same crowd, but still,
that
like,
is shitty Reddit.
It is.
Also,
but it was
I'm
just...
sorry, I need to interrupt for a second to point out the fact that we totally missed it, but in one of the cutscenes that they used for this, like, Jill was in her Resident Evil 3 uniform. How the fuck did that get past editing? How did that get past, like, how did no one notice that? She was... I don't understand. How do you not notice that? Or maybe they did? Thanks, GSX Watch Japan. Made on the Earth. I certainly hope so. I don't want to play any space games. That's the boy.
Is that... They got help from Marui, what I read? So they got help from an airsoft shop, I guess.
Thanks, Capcom.
Thanks, Capcom.
Jill,
jerks.
you did a fine job.
Oh, thanks.
Take
I
that.
did a fine job.
Yes.
Do they not give me a ranking? I guess they don't. Anyway, yeah. So now we have the real survival mode, which means that item boxes aren't connected, and weapon aiming is manual. Yeah, we're not playing that mode. We do have a new costume.
It's really powerful!